Hi, I'm Tom Dempsey here at Jazz at Lincoln Center, and for these next lessons I'm going to show you some new basic jazz guitar chord voicings for the tune Perdido. It's a great song that you should definitely check out if you haven't already. And the thing about this song is that it's going to use a lot of our basic kinds of jazz guitar chord voicings that you're going to encounter so that you can eventually apply the lessons learned here to other kinds of tunes. So the first chord in Perdido is C minor 7. So here's a basic jazz guitar chord voicing. Now remember, bar chord voicings look and sound like this, but these aren't the way that jazz guitar players voice chords. The way a jazz guitar player would voice a C minor 7th chord in this position would be like this. So my second finger is on the 8th fret of the low E string. The fleshy part of the back of the second finger is muting the A string. And then my third finger is barred across the 8th fret on the D, G, and B strings, playing the notes B flat, E flat, and G, respectively. So there's your C minor 7 chord. Then I go to F7. Now F7 is played with my third finger on the 8th fret of the A string, playing F. My second finger is on A on the 7th fret of the D string. My fourth finger is on the 8th fret of the G string, playing the note E flat. And my first finger is on F. Then the next chord that I go to is B flat major 7. So this B flat major 7 chord is played by using my first finger on the 6th fret of the E string, playing the note B flat. The fleshy part of the back of the first finger mutes that A string. Then my third finger is on the note A on the D string. My fourth finger is on D on the 7th fret of the G string. And my second finger is on the 6th fret of the B string. So there's my B flat major 7. Now at this point you should make just a mental note that these three chords together form what we call a 2-5-1. C minor 7 is my 2 chord, F7 is my 5 chord, and B flat major 7 is my 1 chord. And 2-5-1 progressions are something very common in jazz, and you'll learn more about that as you check out more videos, but just make a mental note of that for right now. So after that B flat major 7, I go to E flat 7, which is like the voicing I had for F7, but now down 2 frets. So I've got E flat on the 6th fret of the A string. I have G on the 5th fret of the D string. I have D flat on the 6th fret of the G string, and then E flat on the 4th fret of the B string. So there's E flat 7. Then I'm going to come all the way up here to 10th position. The same voicing I had for C minor 7 is now up here, 2 frets for D minor 7. Then I go to that same voicing that I had here for F7 and E flat 7, but I'm up here in 8th position, playing the G7 chord. Then I go back to my C minor 7 like I had before, stay there, go to F7, then B flat, E flat 7, D minor 7, G7. So there's really only 3 different kinds of voicings that I'm using here. There's this type of voicing for my C minor 7, there's this kind of voicing for my F7, and then this voicing for my B flat major 7. And then for the D minor 7, it's the same voicing as C minor, just up 2 frets. For my E flat 7, it's the same voicing as F7, just down 2 frets, and the same voicing as for G7, just up 2 frets. We're going to play the first 2 A sections of Perdido using these full basic jazz guitar voicings, so you can check those out. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the same progression now played with the Charleston rhythm. The Charleston rhythm, once again, is... So let's check out this progression with the Charleston rhythm. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a lot in this lesson, but really we're only talking about 3 new voicings. So get those voicings down, check them out in relationship to this progression, and when you're ready, come join me in another lesson.